Hello, my name is John Listermann. Welcome to my HO Scale Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. In this video, we will tour the layout while following a few of the trains from a typical operating session.
Are you a model railroader in the Cincinnati area? Maybe you are new to the hobby and would like to learn more. The National Model Railroad Association Division 7 is an ideal place to start. Everyone from experienced modelers to newcomers are welcome. The monthly meeting is a great place to meet people and ask questions. Visit the Division 7 website for more information and make plans to attend an upcoming meeting and become part of this exciting and talented organization.
Welcome to my world. I model the Baltimore and Ohio during the transition period from steam to diesel. The layout is a proto-freelance, with many of the locations on the railroad being actual places in West Virginia in the northwest corner of the state. I grew up in Whitten Place, a suburb of Cincinnati, and the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad was 2 blocks from my house. As a child, I could hear the trains leaving the Procter & Gamble yards, and I would run down to the tracks just in time to see the trains cross Mitchell Avenue, hence my love for the B&O. The layout is 32 by 29 feet and built for operations. It is capable of supporting up to 10 operators during an operating session. The line starts along the Ohio River in the West Virginia Panhandle at Wheeling. From Wheeling, the line goes east through Benwood to Fairmont before continuing east. At Fairmont, a second route splits from the line to Grafton, and another goes south to Weston. A coal branch runs up Sparrow Mountain to 100 and Littleton, West Virginia. During a typical operating session, the crew will run 20 or more trains. This includes a mix of passenger, coal, and freight traffic. In this video, we're going to highlight some of the trains during a typical operating session. Our day starts with an eastbound freight train coming out of Wheeling headed to Benwood. Our train will stop at Benwood Yard. The engines will be cut off and moved to the surface area, and a local switcher will pull cars destined for industries in the Benwood area. We'll continue to watch as the yard engine moves the cars to the industrial lead. The switcher then places outbound cars from Benwood onto the train. The switcher is responsible for switching all the industries around Benwood. This job alone will keep an operator busy for the entire session. While our engines are being serviced and the industries at Benwood are being switched, train number 10, the Washingtonian, a passenger train, rolls through Benwood. Here we see the Washingtonian at the east end of the Benwood Yard before it crosses Wheeler Creek at Benwood Junction. Meanwhile, at Weston, West Virginia, another operator is just getting a northbound coal train underway. Weston is at the south end of the branch line out of Fairmont. On the layout, Weston is in the foreground, while Moundsville is in the background. As we watch the coal train move through Western Yard, we'll see the passenger train stop at the Moundsville station. As the trains move out of Weston and Moundsville, they share a scene around a horseshoe curve. Here we see the Washingtonian catching up to the much slower coal train. As we continue east through Lawson Mills, we see the fine work of my friend Bob Lawson. The Washingtonian continues east, crossing the very scenic Lost Creek on its way to Last Chance Junction. The Washingtonian enters Clarksburg, where it will lay over. The train pulls past the station before backing in to the arrival and departure tracks. In our video, we'll leave the train behind at Clarksburg, but in a full operating session, it would continue east after its layover. As you watch this video, you'll see many painted backdrops along the way. Professionally, I worked as an artist and graphic designer. In addition to backdrops for my own layout, I've painted backdrops for more than 24 Cincinnati area model railroads. 2 of those layouts were featured in Great Model Railroad magazine, Jerry Alber's Virginian and Perry Simpson's L&N. Back at Benwood, our freight is ready to depart. Here we see it coupled back onto its train and leaving Benwood Junction. East of Benwood is McMecken. The freight train passes Wheeling Electric and Dixie Metalworks before entering Tunnel Number 1. If you look closely in the background, the houses on the hillside are actually N-scale. This was done to create illusion of distance. Next, we see our freight rolling through Clarksburg. East of Clarksburg is Bow Junction. Here a short line runs along a creek to Laura Lee Coal Tipple. The train enters Tunnel Number 2. Meanwhile, at Rosby's Rock, along Big Creek, we catch a freight train working through the valley and passing under the line at Shinston, West Virginia. In the distance, we see our freight train coming out of a tunnel and entering Shinston. The freight will continue through Shinston Yard on its way to Fairmont. Ord Coal, the largest coal mine on the layout, generating carloads of coal each operating session. Here we see a switcher pulling cars from the mine. It will be sorted and sent out on trains from Weston Yard. Our last shot is of the freight train arriving at Fairmont. From here, the engine will move to the service facility. A switcher will break down the train in Fairmont Yard. I hope you enjoyed this visit to my Baltimore and Ohio Railroad. This was just a portion of the trains from a normal operating session, and we'll continue the story with part 2 in a few weeks.
If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and be sure to subscribe to the NMRA Division 7 YouTube channel to be notified about future videos. For more information about the NMRA Division 7, please visit our website and our Facebook page. The NMRA Division 7 would like to thank John Listermann for sharing his Baltimore and Ohio layout. We'd also like to thank the members of Division 7 who helped make this video possible.